guys, this is Anjali and you are watching Tech Dad. In this video, we are going to compare between Xiaomi Redmi 10X Pro 5G versus Realme 6 Pro. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. Let's begin with the body of the devices. Let's start with the thickness of the devices. 10X Pro have 9 mm of thickness and 6 Pro have 8.9 mm. So I will call it a tie here because both of the devices have approximately same thickness. And about the weight of the devices, 10X Pro have 208 grams of weight and 6 Pro have 202 grams. So the winner here is 6 Pro because of lighter weight. And about the protective glass of the devices, both of the devices have Gorilla Glass 5. So it's a tie here. Let's talk about the build quality of the devices. Both of the devices have glass back with aluminum frame. So it's a tie here. And in SIM option of the devices, both of the devices have dual nano SIM support. So it's a tie here. Moving to the one of the main features of the devices, that is camera. Let's start with the rear camera of the devices. 10X Pro comes with quad camera setup, 48 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of telephoto camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera and 5 megapixel of micro camera. And 6 Pro also have quad camera setup, 64 megapixel of wide camera, 12 megapixel of telephoto camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera and 2 megapixel of micro camera. So the winner here is 6 Pro because of 64 megapixel of wide camera. And about the front camera of the devices, 10X Pro have 20 megapixel of wide camera and 6 Pro have dual selfie camera, 16 megapixel of wide camera and 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera. So the winner here is 6 Pro because of dual selfie camera setup. Let's talk about the camera features of the devices. Both of the devices have LED flash, HDR and panorama. So it's a tie here. And about the video recording options of the devices, both of the devices can shoot 4K video at 30 fps, 1080p video at 30 and 60 fps. 10X Pro 5G can shoot slow motion 720p video at 960 fps. So the winner here is Realme 6 Pro because it has gyro electronic image stabilization. Moving to the display of the devices, let's start with the display size of the devices. 10X Pro have 6.57 inches of display and 6 Pro have 6.6 inches of display. So it's a tie here because both are approx the same. And about the screen to body ratio of the devices, 10X Pro have 87.7% and 6 Pro have 84.7%. So again it's a tie here because both are approx the same. Let's talk about the display resolution of the devices. Both of the devices have full HD plus display. So it's a tie here. And about the display type of the devices, 10X Pro comes with AMOLED display and 6 Pro comes with IPS LCD display with 90 Hz of refresh rate. So I will call the winner here is 10X Pro because it have more color vibrance. Moving to the performance of the devices, let's start with the operating system of the devices. Both of the devices have Android 10 support, so it's a tie here. And about the user interface of the devices, 10X Pro comes with custom skin of MIUI and 6 Pro have Realme UI. So I will call it a tie here because both of the devices comes with different UI and it's upon you which UI you like it or not. Let's talk about the processor of the devices. 10X Pro comes with MediaTek Dimensity 825G and 6 Pro comes with Snapdragon 720G. So the winner here is 10X Pro because it is 25% faster in performance. And about the GPU of the devices, 10X Pro have Mali G57 MC5 and Realme 6 Pro have Adreno 618. So the winner here is 10X Pro because it can give you more FPS in games. Let's talk about the clock speed of the devices. 10X Pro can clock at 2.6 GHz based on octa-core Cortex A76 chipset and 6 Pro can clock at 2.3 GHz based on octa-core Cryo 465 chipset. So the winner here is 10X Pro because it have higher clock speed. And about the RAM of the devices, both of the devices have 8GB of RAM options, but Realme 6 Pro also 6GB of RAM option. So the winner here is 6 Pro because it have multi-RAM options. Let's talk about the internal storage option of the devices. 10X Pro have 128 and 256GB of UFS 2.1 storage and 6 Pro have 64 and 128GB of storage option. So the winner here is 10X Pro because of higher capacity of storage options. And about the external storage option of the devices, both of the devices have micro SD XE card slot option. So it's a tie here. Moving to the communication chips in the devices, let's start with the wireless LAN of the devices. Both of the devices devices have Wi-Fi AC, dual band Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi hotspot and Wi-Fi direct. So it's a tie here. And about the Bluetooth of the devices. Both of the devices have 5.1 generation of Bluetooth. So it's a tie here. Let's talk about the GPS of the devices. Both of the devices have AGPS, GLONASS and BDS. But 10X Pro have Galileo and 6 Pro have Navic. So it's a tie here. And about the USB connector of the devices. Both of the devices have second generation of Type-C connector. But 6 Pro have USB OTG support. So the winner here is 6 Pro because of OTG support. Moving to the some of the important features of the devices. Let's start with the fingerprint scanner of the devices. 10X Pro have under-display fingerprint scanner and Realme 6 Pro have side-mounted fingerprint scanner. So the winner here is 10X Pro because of under-display fingerprint scanner. Let's talk about the sensor of the devices. Both of the devices have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity sensor and compass. So it's a tie here. Let's talk about the battery of the devices. 10X Pro have 4520 mAh of lithium polymer battery and 6 Pro have 4300 mAh of lithium polymer battery. So the winner here is 10X Pro because of 4520 mAh of battery. And about the charging of the devices. 10X Pro have 33 watts of fast charging and 6 Pro have 30 watts of VOOC charging. So the winner here is 10X Pro because of 33 watts of fast charging. Let's talk about the loudspeaker of the devices. Both of the devices have normal speakers. So it's a tie here. And about the headphone jack of the devices. Both of the devices have 3.5 mm of headphone jack. So it's a tie here. Lastly, let's talk about the price of the devices. In international market, 10X Pro starts from $320 and 6 Pro starts from $300. And in Indian market, 10X Pro starts from 24,000 rupees and 6 Pro starts from 17,000 rupees. So the decision is totally yours. Which device you like the most so far? And let me know in the poll which one is better. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like our content, please like our video. Share this video to your friends. And what's your thoughts in the comment below. If you are watching this video on Facebook, please like our page Tech Dad. This is Anjali and I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.